my love, new endeavors take time. When you start these ventures, when you start a new venture, when you start the pursuit of your dreams and your desires, you are learning so much along the way and unlearning so much along the way. It takes full trust and confidence in yourself. Through the challenges and through the blessings, Spirit is going to be guiding you, and you will know which way Spirit is guiding you through your inner navigation. And the closer that you get to yourself, the inner work that you put in and that you're doing through this journey, the more enlightenment and the more clarity you are going to be bestowed upon your journey, leading you to your soul's divine purpose. Spirit is calling you to look at the energies of those that you admire, the people that you aspire to be, or that you get inspiration from, or that motivate you, the people that you look up to, or that are as close to a position that you want to be or that you want to attract and manifest. How can you start emitting that in your own life, even in the smallest ways? Is it by waking up early? Is it by implementing more self-care habits, more inner work habits? Is it by maybe picking up a book and reading more? Is it maybe by starting to get to the gym and focus on your goals? What can you start doing to mimic and to harness that energy? You want to emit the energy that those other people have, right? So if an actress is somebody that you look up to, in what ways can you start emitting the habits, the behaviors, the rituals that this person does in a day in and day out? Spirit is coming in and saying the work does not have to be outwards. The frequency, it all starts from within. Remember, once we change within, then the last thing we see is the results. It really is all about the journey. In what ways can you change within? What values, what morals, what behaviors can you change in your inner world right now that will attract like energy? Spirit is asking to keep it real with yourself, as real with yourself as it's gonna get, because what goes around comes around. And what you are working on, what you are emitting, is it coming from love, or are you making decisions based on a fear? Are the habits, are the things that you're doing? Think about the emotion that you are emitting when you're doing these things, when you're doing your rituals, when you're doing the work, when you're visualizing. Is it desperation? Is it, oh my God, I'm so far from my goal? Or is it enthusiasm? Is it excitement? Check in on the frequency. So you could be doing all the work on the outside and you're like, why am I not seeing results? Why am I not seeing results? Why am I not seeing results? Listen within. What is the energy that you're doing it in? And sometimes we think that we really... The phone overheated outside. So take this as a sign. Sometimes you might feel like you might really want something, but then you don't, right? Like, I pivoted careers a couple times because I felt like I loved it and it's what I wanted to do. But deeper within, there was a resentment, there was an emotion that was not fulfilled. It wasn't coming from a place of love. It was coming from a place of more ego, of lower vibrations, things that were not going to sustain my emotional and overall well-being in the long run. So really, really take that into account, my loves. Look within when you're doing your rituals. Really take into account why you're doing it and how it makes you feel. 444. Follow your true, authentic happiness. What makes you feel like a kid again? What makes you feel like this is what I always wanted to do is not out of reach. It's in reach, because what lights you up, that thing, continue to be in search of it. Never give up on it won't happen for me, and don't settle for something that you think is what you want, but in reality is not making you feel all the things that it should. I'm sending you this message with so much light and love, and I'll see you on the next one.